It's another Sunday game day for us volleyball fans live from the Paco Arena. This is the vleague Challenge Cup 2022. It's the fourth day of our games dito po sa Paco Arena. And as we check out today's matches, we will have our first match between FEU and San Beda. And our second matchup will be UST against NU. Mamaya pong hapon, we will have Perpetual against UP. And our last game for today, puro po men's volleyball po tayo ngayon, will be Adamson against De La Salle. And our match at hand for today, this morning, is FEU against San Beda University. And with me is my partner, Joy Dacoron. Joy, it's another volleyball field day for us fans dito sa Paco Arena.
Yes, and sabi nga nila, ball is life. So happy Sunday to everyone.
Happy Sunday po sa inyong lahat. So you can check out our games on the vleague Facebook page. You can also check out the vleague website para po mapanood yung ating mga laban. So for our first matchup for this morning, we will have the San Beda Red Lions against the FEU Tamaraws. So yung FEU po, or rather ang San Beda po, they lost their second game. So they split their first two games. Talo sila sa Ateneo, nanalo sila sa UP. At yung third and fourth sets nung laban nila against UP, parehong extended sets, Joy. So ano yung nadadalang kumpiyansa nung ganong panalo for San Beda dito sa laban na ito against FEU?
Siyempre, ibang level pa rin yung UAAP yung natalo mo, and coming to the next match na FEU rin yung kalaban nila na from UAAP din. So for me, high moral talaga sila. Kasi nga, di ba, dun sa last game nila from the FEU, grabe yung mga right execution na nagagawa nila. Less error lang din yung nagawa nila, and more on place talaga sila, sir.
So yung mga babantayan nating mga manlalaro sa parte ng San Beda would be Kevin Montemayor and Ken Umali, and also Lawrence Kalayag, the three top scorers for the Red Lions against UP the last time around. Samantala, pupunta naman tayo sa kabilang panig, Joy. We'll have the FEU Tamaraws. Masaklap yung pagkakatalo nila against Perpetual. They were brought to 5 sets nitong koponan ng Altas. Kaya lang nung 5th set, Joy, 6 points lang yung kanilang nagawa. How do you reset from that kind of disappointing loss, talking about FEU?
Nung sa 5th set, naunahan sila kinargahan sobra ng Perpetual yung service nila. Nandun sila nawala, dun sa service, sa reception talaga nila. And sa team, yun yung pinakamalaga kasi how can you make good combination plays or yung setter mo makapagbigay ng magandang sets sa mga spikers niya kung reception pa lang is wala na. So dun pa lang nawala yung kampiyansa. Sana makorek nila ngayon, and also nagbigay din sila ng madaming errors coming from their service.
Yeah, speaking of errors, they had 39 errors against Perpetual. Pero despite that loss, we will have some bright spots to look after dito sa FEU. But before that, we will take a break. When we return, it's San Beda against FEU. This is the vleague.
Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Patrick Alan Castillo. Second referee, Mr. Joven Raceles. Let's call on our starting lineup from our NCAA team of the San Beda University Red Lions. They're led by their team captain who wears jersey number 6, Jerome Lopez. At number 3, Lawrence Kalayag. Wearing jersey number 9, Kenrod Benedict Umali. At number 13, Mark Kevin Montemayor. Number 15, Giacomo Ken Buhay. And number 16, Muhammad Tahiludin. Libero, number 14, Aidigen Josh Ross. Head coach, Mr. Ariel De La Cruz. From the UAAP, let us welcome our Far Eastern University Tamaraos. Team captain wears jersey number 6, Mark Frederick Calado. At number 1, Herald Domingo. Wearing jersey number 3, Ariel Cacao. Number 7, Jose Madalino Havelona. Number 8, Raymond Sabanal. And number 9, Zidrix Saavedra. Libero, number 10, Jesus Mabel Banak. Head coach, Mr. Reynaldo Diaz Jr. This is match number 10, the preliminaries in Group B.
Checking out the starting lineup for San Beda, their team captain Jerome Lopez, Muhammad Tahiludin, Kevin Montemayor, Lawrence Kalayag, Kenrod Omali, Ken Buhay, and their starting libero is AJ Russ for the Red Lions. Samantala sa panig naman po ng Far Eastern University, we have Ariel Cacao still starting and Zidrix Saavedra. Mark Calado is starting today, did not start in their game against Perpetual with Jose Havelona, Herald Domingo, Ray Sabanal, and their starting libero is Mabel Jesus Banak. Our first referee is Patrick Alan Castillo and second referee is Joven Raceles. And we are underway live from the Paco Arena. This is the first game of our quadruple header. Today, puro men's volleyball po tayo ngayon. And as we see that first attack, and that's good for FEU. Tamaraos drawing first blood there, courtesy of their open hitter. Etong si Mark Calado, their team captain also. Cacao serving. Filled up for the original setter, itong si Cacao, and he's starting once again. Bawi kagad ng SBU.
Pina-check out agad. So labanan ngayon ng good attacks talaga.
Yeah, 2 straight checkouts. So one from Calado and another one also from the side of San Beda. Meanwhile, Moy Lopez, team captain of SBU, serving. Back set this time. Action continues. Joust at the net. One. But the rally continues. This time, back attack.
Whoa! Perfectly executed na spike.
Yeah,
Grabe.
Montemayor is fired up early in this game. Montemayor having 16 points for San Beda against UP. And mukhang nakakatulong, Joy, yung experience ni Montemayor in spikers there for VNS1.
And also yung panalo nila last game nila.
Yeah, indeed. That's a big confidence booster. Talking about the Red Lions. Meanwhile, a tip there on the net. No go. Another offensive attack for San Beda, but that's blocked.
Good read dun sa block nila.
And that block ties our game at 2 apiece as we see Mark Calado on the service line for FEU. He's one of the holdovers for FEU mula noong season 81, the last time UAAP had the men's volleyball tournament. So he's now one of the elder statesmen, so to speak, in the team. And he will be needed for them to win against San Beda today.
Drop
Drop ball!
ulit, but perfectly executed. Nakita niya talaga yung spot na umatras yung libero.
Yeah, smarts there. As we check out this replay, Ken Umali just dropping the ball, finding that open zone in front of the libero of FEU. At hindi naman kailangan malakas ang palo as long as you can score. And that gives San Beda's third point with Lawrence Carlayag on the service line. Kakao
Good
back set
reception.
once again. Dinala na lang sa kabila ng FEU yung bola and a bump set for the Red Lions. This time on the attack, but another block for FEU.
No entry, grabe.
Gumagana ang
yung
blocking.
blocking.
Yes, early on, gumagana ang blocking.
Hindi lang yung
ng
blocking,
FEU.
pati yung reception nila.
Yeah,
And good
indeed.
plays in both teams.
Yeah, so let's see if FEU can sustain this momentum early on in set number 1. At tabla po tayo, 3 apiece. Good reception there on the part of San Beda. Here's an attack by the Red Lions. Here's check. Dadali dito kay Javelona. Wala pa rin. Tuloy ang ating rally mga kaibigan. Kaya lang, check ball point for San Beda. Yeah, that's a check ball courtesy of Umali. That's the second point of Ken Umali after that drop shot here in zone number 2.
Kita niya talaga, sir, nagbibigay siya ng variation long and short.
Yeah, yung mga variations na yan will be needed to continue to disguise their attack. Tumawid na lang ang bola kahit hindi tinamaan.
Good block!
And again, that block for FEU is
Kumana
there.
talaga. I think 2 blocks na ata sila this set.
Yeah, as we check out this replay, double block on the part of Sabanal and Javelona, successful. And that's 3 block points already for FEU in this set. Pero yun nga, Joy, gumagana ang blocking ng Tamaraws early in this game.
Sunday na Sunday, no bank talaga ngayon.
Oh,
Sarado ang bangko.
No rest, ika nga, ang blocking ng FEU. But at that time, that's something that you don't want to see on the part of FEU because they've had a lot of errors against Perpetual at ayaw nila nagpapanimula ng ganyang mga service errors. Meanwhile, strong serve for San Beda. Attack by Sabanal, no go. An attack by San Beda was dug. Back row attack, tuloy ang rally. To the open we go.
Ayun, out. Walang check.
Although it's a ball touch.
Ball touch daw.
Yeah, check ball called by our first referee, Patrick Alan Castillo. At mapupunta ang puntos sa San Beda, kaya naman lamang sila ng dalawa, 6-4, and it's 6 serving 4. On the service line is Kevin Montemayor with that jump serve received by Sabanal. Kakao to Javelona. And nice save there by the libero. Kaya lang kinapos.
Unforced error.
Yeah, that's an unforced error on Buhay. Wala pang Buhay yung atake ni Buhay at that time. And that's something that you don't want to see also on the part of San Beda, those mental blunders.
Medyo nakatalikod sa net eh.
Yeah, medyo nakatalikod. Wala siya sa angulo at that time. At isa lang ang kalamangan ng San Beda.
One hand set.
One hand set.
Perfect block.
Pero andun pa rin yung blocking ng FEU.
Pero good thing sa San Beda, good coverage din sila that time.
Yeah, perfect coverage on the part of the Red Lions.
Corner shot!
But Calado finding that corner zone 5. As we check out this replay once more, inilagan nung libero ng San
Akala
Beda.
niya outside sila eh. Pero kitang-kita talaga ni team captain niya, yung corner is walang tao eh.
Yeah, that's a well-placed hit for Calado. First point ni Calado in this game. And that ties our game at 6 apiece here in the first set. Quick attack from the middle.
Ball is out.
Pero maganda sana yung atake na yun ng San Beda that time, Joy.
Nung kalaban nila yung UP, gumana yung mga middles nila eh. Kaya nakakabuo sila ng good na mga plays.
Yeah, it's just a matter of placing their hits well. Talking about San Beda because they cannot afford a lot of errors here in this game to give FEU a chance. And
Another good block! Gandang laban to.
San Beda having difficulties breaking that wall. That's the 4th kill block for FEU. As we go to this first technical timeout, FEU up to 8-6. This is the vleague 2022 Challenge Cup Men's Volleyball Competition.
The action continues here in Paco Arena. I am Sarah Isidro reporting from courtside. Sa kanilang pagkatalo sa University of Perpetual Help Data, dumami rin ang bashers ng FEU. Pati na rin si Coach Ray Diaz, but they won't let ruin their focus. For today, FEU's goal is to really work as one. Kung ano ang ginawa nila sa ensayo, makikita nila yun, makikita natin ngayon yun, panigurado. Every day, every game is an opportunity. So why not grab it, diba? Tama raw na mas nag-enjoy ang mapapanood natin ngayon. Lance, Joy?
Tama nga yung sabi ni Coach. Kung ano yung pinagtitraining, dapat ilabas lang din dito. And so sad lang kasi nung pagkatalo nila last game nila, dami nilang errors. But I'm so happy na ang ganda ng execution nila ngayon and yung mga service nila, grabe ang karga.
And speaking of service, that's an ace courtesy of FEU. Nitong si Havilona, that's first ace for Havilona this game. And kanina nga from the courtside report of Sara Asido, yung sinasabi niya na maraming bashers. Well, you cannot please everyone.
Yes.
Pero you have to listen to the voices that matter. And ang nagmamatter lang naman dito sa FEU is the voice of Coach Ray Diaz being proud still of his boys as they continue to compete.
Back row attack! It's in!
But SBU is pleading their case. As we check out this attack once again, Kakao with the back row attack for Havilona. At nagkakaroon ng diskusyon dito whether that ball is good for FEU or not. Tinawag na ni first referee yung ating lines judge and they discussed that matter. At pag ganito mga pagkakataon yan, nagkakaroon ng quick huddle yung pareho nating koponan.
Yes, pamatay ano din yan momentum.
And the point is given to FEU. That's the 10 point of the Tamaraws in this game. At si Havilona pa rin ang nasa service line for the Tamaraws.
Kinakargahan na din nila yung service nila, sir.
Yeah, maganda yung service kanina ni Havilona. That's why he was able to get an ace. And here's another jump serve for Havilona.
Inside!
At ayun na nga, masyadong kinargahan. At dahil doon, timeout ang San Beda, Coach Ariel de la Cruz, and we'll listen in to the huddle. So yun, Joy, sabi wag bibitaw, sabi ni Coach Ariel de la Cruz dahil lumalaki itong kalamangan ng FEU and it's now 11-6 our count here in this first set. Ano yung bukod dun sa blocking, Joy, na gumagana for FEU? Ano pa yung gumagana for the Tamaraws early in set 1?
Yung service nila, kinakargahan talaga nila na nahihirapan yung San Beda to get a good reception to make a play. Kasi nung last game nila, grabe yung mga plays na nagawa nila, yun yung kalamangan nila dun sa UP na kalaban nila. So ngayon, yun nga, yung reception talaga ang napakahalaga sa laro na to. Yeah, problems on reception for San Beda and FEU having another ace courtesy of Havilona. Medyo namimiesta na itong si Havilona on the service line early in this game. Kaya naman doble ang puntos ng FEU compared to San Beda. 12 serving 6. Ayun, napagod na si Havilona. Good thing nandun dito sa FEU, naging consistent na yung mga service nila. Hindi lang consistent, kundi nagiging attack na din yung mga service na kinakargahan talaga nila.
Yeah, this time Buhay on the service line for San Beda.
That's outside.
That's outside sana, pero kinuha pa ni Calado yun. But nonetheless, puntos para sa Red Lions. But Calado should have a better decision making at that time dahil palabas na sana yung service na yon, and yet he chose to receive the ball and San Beda gets a point. Ito pa rin si Buhay on the service line for San Beda. Kakao, back set! No go this time.
Back set ulit.
Back set again! And that time it's good.
Good.
Para dito kay Montemayor. Montemayor left-handed spiker, Joy. As we check out this replay first, back set by Lopez to Montemayor, diretso doon sa zone 6, hindi na nasalon ni Havilona. Again, yun nga, left-handed itong si Montemayor. Ano yung naiiba dun sa mentality ng blocker kapag nakikita mong left-handed yung spiker?
Bihira lang kasi yung mga lefty na spiker eh. So ikaw blocker, masasanay ka na yung right talaga ang aabangan mo. And nung sa last game nga, siya yung gumana. Grabe yung mga attacks niya na nahihirapan yung UP to get the block from him.
Speaking of block, Calado off the block against SBU. At ito na, bumawi na siya doon sa error niya as we check out another replay. Just working against the blockers. Itong si Mark Calado and getting that point for the Tamaraws. Maagang nagpapanimula si Calado
Kaya
because
nga, very powerful yung mga palo niya ngayon.
yeah, indeed. Kasi nung unang laro against Perpetual, he did not start. He had a few minutes.
Sobrahan.
Opportunity for San Beda.
That's check out.
At ginaya lang ni Tahiludin yung ginawa ni Calado on the other side off the block and good para dito kay Muhammad Tahiludin and getting that point.
Sa San Beda, kailangan talaga na gamitin nila yung mga pa-check out nila. Kasi nga, from this first set, ang daming blocks na solid blocks talaga dito sa FEU. So, kung hindi yun gagana na isa-solid nila, gamitin nila yung pa-check out kasi it's a point din naman eh.
Yeah, so San Beda using that strategy, putting an angle on the that's a good set of the ball and a good point by Harold Domingo.
Alam mo sir, pinagkaiba sa kanilang dalawa.
Check out this replay first by Domingo. Sakto Domingo ngayon,
Yes.
Sunday. So, buena mano para kay Domingo yan.
Parang gumaan yung service ng San Beda na nagkakaroon ng good reception dito sa FEU, kaya nagka-play sila eh.
Yeah, that's total of a serve by Tahiludin. Helped
Another back
FEU.
row attack.
And that's a good save by Banak. Kakao back set once more. Adjustment in mid-air. No go para kay Saavedra. Combination play.
I think may net.
A net touch infraction on the
Yes.
part of the Tamaraws gives the point to San Beda. And it's now 11-14.
Dumidikit ulit. Nanggigigil na ulit sila.
Yan, nasayang na yung early advantage nitong FEU with all their might sa net defense and blocking. They cannot afford a lot of those errors,
Yes.
especially net touch infractions, because those are avoidable errors. And then a nice dig
Nice dig.
for Ross, the libero of San Beda, and a nice attack as well for Drix Saavedra.
Kita niya eh, na-late yung middle eh.
As we check out this replay, ayun nga,
Diba? Na-late eh.
na-late yung pangalawang blocker. Essentially, parang 1 versus 1 block na lang yun. Nahuli yung middle blocker ng San Beda.
Yes.
Kaya naman, yun nga, nahanapan niya ng puwang itong si Saavedra. Meanwhile, Calado with a jump serve for FEU. That's a great serve. And also a great reception. And a great attack of the middle by Tahiludin.
Pag may good reception lang talaga, nakaka-create sila ng good plays eh.
Yeah, as we check out this replay once more, a nice combination play and Tahiludin successful on that attack. But nonetheless, another net touch infraction for FEU that time. So either way, it's a point for San Beda. But the infraction came first. And an
Transball.
easy opportunity for FEU.
Sayang.
Sayang, walang tao doon for the Red Lions at napalakas yung pagtulak na yun ni
Good
Habilona.
intention na sana.
Oo, maganda yung zone na yun to target for Habilona. Kaya lang yun nga, Joy, masyadong malakas yung pagkakatulak ni Habilona sa bola na yun. Meanwhile, palitan ng tao dito sa panig ng San Beda. Si Bakil ay papasok at si Buhay ay uupo. So that's Andri Bakil, 20 years old.
Dumidikit na yung score natin ngayon, sir.
Oo nga, tama ka dyan, Joy, dahil ang kalamangan ng FEU ay 2 na lamang, 13 serving 15. Kakao backset once more to Saavedra. But a nice reception there. Action continues, another back set for SBU.
Wrong shot, good
and
save.
a nice save there for FEU. Another attack, no go. Lopez mulit.
A violation.
And that's a double contact on the part of Lopez, and because of that infraction, we will go to our second technical timeout with FEU leading by 3, 16-13. We will be back with more volleyball action. This is the vleague where it all started. Coming in after the second technical timeout, we have FEU up 3, 16 to 13. So Joy, yung San Beda tried to catch up. They were able to trim the lead to like 2 points, even 1 point.
Yes.
But FEU trying to stay mighty in this game. Ano yung gumagana for FEU? That's why they were able to maintain this 3-point advantage.
Good reception and yung distribution ng balls coming from the setter si Cacao. And yun nga kanina, kaya nakahabol din yung San Beda kasi nga yung mga errors naman na nila. So nag-uumpisa na naman yung errors nila. Sana matigil na nila para hindi na naman magbibigay ng bonus point sa kalaban.
Speaking of bonus point, ayun, namigay ng bonus point ang FEU off at that service error. Kaya naman dalawa ulit ang kalamangan. It's 14 serving 16. And a jump serve by SBU. That's a fantastic serve para dito kay Ken Umali. And who had 15 points the last time around against UP. Talking about Ken Rod Umali. At ito, nagpapanimula na si Ken Rod Umali here in set number 1 with that fantastic ace. And here he is again with a jump serve. But that was well received. And a nice combination attack off the middle. And action continues.
Ganda na sana ng set na yun eh.
Maganda sana yung set, but at that time, kinulang naman si Umali sa pagkakapalo.
From habol, sinet ng back row.
Tama, sinet ng back row at medyo malayo yung atake rin ni Umali. That's why did not cross the net. FEU this time with a serve. And that's a good reception for Russ once again.
Good check.
Avelona to Cacao.
Iba nagagawa pag good reception.
Tama ka dun, Joy. Kaya nga naman with that good reception as we check out this replay once again, Cacao, perfect execution, perfect set para kay Sabanal. And all Sabanal had to do was to spike that ball. He had all the advantage that time dahil wala ring blockers on the part of SBU. And this time it's 18 serving 15 combination play for San Beda, hindi gumana. At ayun nga, an infraction on the part of San Beda. Namimigay din ng libreng puntos ang San Beda and they cannot afford that now because FEU is now at 19 points.
Yes, sir. Grabe yung serves na din ng FEU ngayon. Kaya nagkakagulo na din sila sa reception nila and paano nila gawa ng paraan to make it a point.
Yeah, ginagamit nila na weapon of attack, so to speak, ang service. Kinakargahan just like that attack or that serve rather by Saavedra.
Drop ball.
Drop ball, no go for San Beda. This time, Havelona off the block. It's good. Kanina pa nagkakaroon ng puntos si Havelona from that zone. At kaya pinupuntahan siya lagi doon. At ito, namamagana ang kalamangan ng FEU. Kaya naman mapapatawag si Coach Ariel ng timeout. Let's listen in.
Pag sumit nandun, naiwan na. Tapos nagsa-sidestep. Dito na kayo. Ito na yung pwesto nyo. Pag mag-block tayo, yan na yung pwesto nyo. Hayaan nyo na yung middle maghabol-habol. Para at least naka-establish kayo. Mataas yung reach, nakatayo lang. Ha?
Set na malit, Coach.
Diyan, receive tayo.
Opo, Coach.
Pag-receive, tumatong yung bola, bakil, tumakbo ka doon. Sa last. Ha? Yung vlogger nila, tumakbo ka doon. Abang yung C.
Ranger.
Ha?
Dulo.
Ranger, bilisan mo yung
Bilisan.
pag wala,
5 dito kay Dennis.
Kevin,
5
ka lang. Huwag mo lang i-over.
From their last game, sir, gumana talaga yung blockings ng team. Ang ganda ng timing nila. So, coach, nag-remind sa mga players niya, yung tao-tao muna din sila. And yung blockings talaga na kailangan nilang paganahin.
Yeah, especially that blocking because FEU has all the advantage so far in the first set in terms of blocking, courtesy of those multiple kill blocks that they've had early on in the opening set. Meanwhile, 20 serving 15. Kargadong
serve! Sumabit pa sa net.
That time, Saavedra making friends with the net, letting the ball bounce off the tape and landing on the side of San Beda. Hindi na nahabol yun ng Red Lions. And they are now at 21 points compared to San Beda's 15. Here's Saavedra again, another strong serve. This time to the open, they go. No
It's a one to play.
At ginawa na lang ng paraan ni Havelona yun in mid-air. Hindi na, as we check out this replay once more, ayun, tinapik
Dikit
na lang
talaga
niya.
yung bola, pero nagawa niya pa rin ng paraan.
Yeah, he had to do what he can just to score a point, but to not touch the net. Talking about Javelona, and that's a heads-up play for him. And that gives FEU their 22nd point in this set. And
Nice
another
block.
block for FEU. Another sequence for San Beda. San Beda just couldn't break that wall. Here they are again. And this time Montemayor is successful
Successful.
against that block. At mukhang kailangan nilang puntahan pa ng mas marami pang beses itong si Kevin Montemayor.
Grabe din yung setter. Nahihirapan kanino ibigay yung bola. Grabe yung blockings ng FEU.
Tama, the blockings of FEU well established early in set number 1. Kaya lang, just as Montemayor scored that point, namigay naman din siya ng puntos of that service error. And that's why FEU needing just 2 points to take the opening set. 23 serving 16. And on the service line is JJ Javelona. Kargadong serve ulit.
serve.
And a nice combination play. Attack on the middle. Backhill this time.
Siguro sa San Beda, sir, kailangan nilang pagganahin yung fast plays nila.
Yeah, kung pag pinapagana nila yung fast plays na yan, yung FEU having a hard time to react. They cannot do anything if, especially maganda yung set from the middle for their setter. And they need more of that if they are to overcome this deficit.
Coverage.
Reset para sa FEU. This time, Calado ang susubok. And Calado scores.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, si Calado,
Ang lakas.
bihira lang siyang pinupuntahan this time, this first set. Pero yung kanyang success rate ay mataas. Talking about Mark Calado, team captain of FEU. And don't look now with that attack by Calado. They are now at set point and they have 7 set points to work with. And make that, oh, that's an ace.
That's an ace.
That's an ace for Sabanal. And just like that, set 1 is over in favor of FEU. 25-17. Set number 1, a dominating performance for FEU as we check out these highlights. So yung atake na yan ni Javelona is one of just the few attack points ng FEU. Pero Joy, ang gumana talaga sa first set for FEU blocking services.
Yes, kinakargahan nila na grabe yung blockings nila, ang yung service nila. Nagiging, yun na din yung dahilan para to give them a good points.
Yeah, yun yung nagiging sandata nila in this first set against San Beda. And that tap by Javelona scores again. At ganun ang laro ng FEU in the first set against San Beda. They're just picking the spots, picking the zones. And after one set, it's FEU up 1, 25-17. And we will be back with more action. This is the vleague. At the end of 1 here in game number 1 in this Sunday game day live from the Paco Arena, we have the FEU Tamaraws having a comfortable 1-0 advantage courtesy of that 25-17 victory in set number 1 over the San Beda Red Lions. And we check out these stats, Joy. What do we see from these numbers?
Grabe yung service aces and blocks na yun talaga ang gumana talaga sa FE. Yun yung kulang nila sa last game nila. So sana maging consistent sila sa next sets na mangyayari sa atin ngayon. Kasi hindi pa tapos ang laban eh. Pwedeng bawiin na pwedeng mag-iba ang timpla ng takbo ng laro.
Yeah, FEU cannot let San Beda come alive, and that's a huge 9-1 advantage combined for blocks and aces for FEU. And let's see if they can continue that momentum, or will SBU respond better this time around in set number 2. We welcome you live from the Paco Arena. Samantala, makikita natin yung service error na yan, and that's something that San Beda doesn't want to happen a lot here in this game because they're already down 1-0. And that service error is courtesy of John Umali ng San Beda. Meanwhile, a service for Cacao, and a middle attack was received by Cacao also. A diving save.
Almost miscommunication.
Yes, another middle attack. At hindi na nakuha ni Javelona yung bola na yon. And this time, successful ang middle attack na yon, courtesy of Andri Bakil.
Inuumpisahan na nila yung mga fast plays nila. Yun yung kailangan gumana sa kanila para yung mga wings nila hindi mababantayan ng mga good blockers from FEU.
Tama, yun yung nawawala sa kanila from the first set. And they're trying to activate their middles to disguise their attack or to make it hard for the blockers.
From the serves.
And that's 2 errors already from the service line para dito sa San Beda. Those are points that you cannot afford to give because eventually it all adds up and it could cause a set loss.
Tinatarget talaga nila, sir, yung one area lang eh.
Tama, yung one area na yun.
Nasasobrahan, nagiging outside.
Tama, they're not yet on target for their services, talking about San Beda. And also not on target is FEU with that service. Palitan ng service errors early in set number 2, kaya tabla tayo 2 apiece. And serving for San Beda at that time is Ralph Cabalsa. Javelona spiking, but Russ was there waiting. Back set for SBU! And both teams conferring with the first referee. First referee trying to calm both teams as they try to come up with a verdict. And tinawag na ng
yun eh.
Tinawag na ng first referee.
Oh, it's
we check out this replay once more. Maganda sana yung atake na yun ng San Beda. It kind of looked like in, but of course, the word of the first referee in the game of volleyball is the final decision. And at that time, he said that the ball sailed out. Kaya naman ang puntos mapupunta sa FEU, and another nice reception. But that was over-received. Another attack by Javelona, but that was blocked. Easy ball. Opportunity for San Beda this time. Combination play. Javelona was there waiting. Javelona with an attack. Russ was there for the dig. Atake naman, Tahiludin.
Good block from FEU.
The block is there by FEU. This time to the other side they go.
Away.
And the point goes to San Beda of that block touch. FEU not agreeing with that call, but that's the verdict of our first referee, Patrick Alan Castillo. Kaya naman ang puntos goes to the side of the Red Lions, and it's now 3-3. Tahiludin serving for the Red Lions.
Overpass.
And an easy over. Can SBU capitalize? Sayang, lihis yung palo na yun. Maganda sana yung intention, Joy, kaya lang lihis yung palo.
Very challenging din sa setter dito sa San Beda kung paano niya i-distribute yung bola. Kasi grabe nga yung blockings dito sa FEU from first set. Parang nadadala ulit nila ngayon sa second set nila.
Yeah, he has to have a conscious effort talking about the setter of SBU to be able to distribute the ball better in front of the net. Talking about Umali, and that's a combination play. This time it's successful for...
But it's a net touch.
Oh, unfortunately.
Tumikit yung bola eh.
Yeah, that good execution nullified by that net touch nitong San Beda. Maganda sana yung...
Yes, yung execution
yung play nila.
Yung play.
Tama, maganda sana yung pagkaka-execute ng play na yun. Tahiludin could have scored, but no. And there will be a substitution on the part of San Beda. Lalabas si Tahiludin, and coming in is number 18, Ryan Rosman. So yung nagpalitan, si Rosman at si Tahiludin, parehong taga-Tawi-Tawi yung dalawang yan. Tahiludin is from Simunul, Tawi-Tawi, and Ryan Rosman is from Bonggao. Meanwhile, Service again, kargadong service.
Kargadong serve.
But that was well received. And that block for
Sunday
Sabanal
po
is
ngayon,
there.
sarado po talaga ang bangko para sa FEU.
As we check out this replay, sarado ang bangko nga para sa San Beda.
Ang
Walang
ganda ng
pupuntahan
timing.
yung attacking yun ni Montemayor. That's why Sabanal and Javelona being a tandem there for that block.
Credit also to the middle blockers of the FEU. Grabe yung timing nila.
Tama, tinatimingan nila yung hataw nitong San Beda. But at that time, another good execution on the part of the Red Lions. Kaya lang lumabas na naman yung bola. Palitan on the part of San Beda. Kalayag will come out. And checking in is Sean Labrador, number 17 for the Red Lions.
Parang nanggigigil na lahat na ang dami na nilang unforced errors na binibigay coming from the spikes.
Dahil nga dyan sa unforced errors na yan, nagpapalitan ng tao. Itong si Coach Ariel de la Cruz trying to find the right combination for San Beda. Kaya lang yung palo na yun ni Calado, parang pumunta yata sa Murayta.
Parang nag-hesitate siya kasi parang kukunin ata ng libero.
Oo, kukunin sana ng libero or could have been a soft tip also from the back line yung gustong gawin ni Mark Calado doon. But nonetheless, it's a point for San Beda. It's 4-7. At si Labrador ang nasa service line. 1-2 play, no go for Kakao. Calado this time, no. Umali sets it. Rosman.
Another outside hit coming from
Another
the San
outside
Beda.
hit for Rosman. And that attack error brings us to our first technical timeout with FEU still with the upper hand. 8-4, 4-point advantage for the Tamaraws. As we will return for more volleyball action from the Paco Arena. And before action continues, let's have this courtside report from Sarah Asido.
Basahin ng blockers, mag-isip sa loob ng court. Yan ang bilin ni Coach Ariel de la Cruz para sa Red Spikers. Kung gusto nilang manalo, kailangan nilang ipakita yon ngayong second set. Maging active, maging mabilis. Paalala ni John Umali sa mga teammates niya. Lance, Joy.
Maraming salamat, Sarah Asido. Ayun nga yung instruction ni Coach Ariel, basahin ng blockers,
Yes.
Joy. So, but at this point of the game, mukhang hindi nagiging successful yung pagbasa ng San Beda sa blockers ng FEU.
No, actually, sir, maganda yung mga distribution ng balls. Yan nga lang yung spikers, hindi nila nako-control. Siguro masyadong nanggigigil na yung mga spikes nila nagiging outside.
Siguro adrenaline na rin yun coming off from their
Yes.
last game against UP wherein they were successful. But that time, they were not successful in saving the ball. And that's 4 touches against San Beda. And that's another point for the
Lumalayo na.
Tamaraws. Ayun nga, lumalaki nga yung kalamangan, Joy, dito. It's now 9 serving 4, 5-point advantage for San Beda. San Beda cannot let this set slip away. Otherwise, it's a 2-0 advantage. But Javelona letting that service slip away.
error.
But then again, despite that error, Joy, yung palo nila from the service line, kargado pa rin, may diin pa rin.
Sobra.
Kaya-
Yun yung parang naging consistent sila ngayon sa serve nila. Nagiging super tough.
Yeah, if last time around they had a lot of errors, this time they are more successful compared to their first game. They're lessening those mistakes. That's why they're having success here in the second set.
Back row
Back row attack.
Good check! Sayang.
That's a good check at hindi na nga nahabol ni Ross yun.
Nakulang sa height.
Nakulang sa height, nakulang din sa pag-atras itong si Ross.
Yes.
As we check out that attack once again
Grabe.
by Saavedra. Good height and a good velocity of the ball. That's why Ross couldn't do anything about it.
Yung aggressiveness from the front and back na attack nila, grabe, ang lakas.
Oo, maganda ang gising ng FEU ngayong linggo. Kaya naman gumagana
Good save.
ang lahat para sa kanila. Even that save by Kakao. Kaya lang hindi gumana yung palo ni Javelona. That's the second time in the
Yes.
second set na parang nag-aalangan yung palo nila. Kanina it's Calado. This time is Javelona. Ano yung iniisip nila pag ganyan, Joy?
Hindi, tama naman yung bibigay niya sana yung bola dun sa gilid. Kaso nga lang yung pag-ikot ng twist ng kamay niya, medyo bumaba eh. Yung contact niya sa bola, nasa ilalim.
Ayun, yung pag-contact na yun, that's why it caused an error and it gives San Beda. It's 6-point. It's 6 serving 10 with Umali on the service line for San Beda.
Back
Panalo,
row
back row
attack!
attack! This time, mas masyadong malakas yung palo.
Sir, humahabol na yung kalaban sa FEU.
Tama,
humahabol na yung
humahabol.
San Beda. It's because of their unforced errors.
Tama. Mukhang nagpapahinga ng konti itong
Yes.
FEU because they're having confidence with that big lead. But again, San Beda, hindi mo pwedeng pahabulin to because they have that composure as proven in their win against UP. Those sets 3 and 4, both extended sets against the Fighting Maroons. This time, Calado! No doubts there. Cross-court attack by Calado. This time, scores a point as we check out that replay once again. Good execution on the part of FEU. At wala na nagawa si Russ, ang libero ng San Beda doon.
Medyo na-fake yung San Beda na middle blocker nila, sir. So far, sir, wala pa akong nakitang solid block talaga coming from the San Beda na yun yung very effective nila nung sa last game nila versus UP.
Yeah, that's a good observation, Joy. Wala pa nga yatang block point itong San Beda, but at that time, an attack from the middle courtesy of Bakil successful of the block. And that's why San Beda gets its 8th point against 11 for FEU. Though San Beda working with a 3-point deficit with Bakil on the service line.
Another unforced error.
And those unforced errors will hunt them eventually if they cannot stop it, if they cannot prevent it. Talking about San Beda. Dahil dumidikit na nga sana sila, but then again, they're giving 3 points to the Tamaraws. And the Tamaraws will freely take those points. Meanwhile, Calado on the service line for the Tamaraws. That was well received by Russ. Another attack from the middle was received. Here to the other side we go.
Grabe ang lakas!
Yung lakas na yun ng palo na yun ni Montemayor, hindi na nahabol ng FEU.
So far, sir, sa observation ko, ang galing, ang bilis ng adjustment dito ng FEU from their loss dun sa last game. And yun nga, yung San Beda kasi is mga young players talaga. Sana ma-adapt nila agad yung mabilis na observation dun sa situation dito.
Yeah, kailangan mabilisan
Kailangan
yung learning.
makasabay sila.
Tama, mabilisan ang learning process dapat ng San Beda and they have to learn from their
Another
mistakes
quick
early.
attack! A
In second set.
successful quick attack.
Yes, successful quick attack this time for Rosman. At ayun yung pinapagana talaga ng San Beda this time because the blockers of FEU being able to check their attacks from the wings.
Yes,
Kaya naman
nababantayan
binibilisan nila
eh.
yung atake nila. At dahil dyan, dalawa na lang ang kalamangan ng FEU. 10 serving 12. And again, Joy.
Again, outside.
Ayun nga.
I think 4 errors na ata from the serve yung nagagawa dito sa San Beda.
And that's a lot of errors, so to speak, para dito sa San Beda. And yun nga, dalawa na lang yung kalamangan sana kanina and they were
Sayang.
having that momentum at that point. Pero yun nga, sayang. And they gave another point to FEU. Meanwhile, muntik nang maka-ace ang Tamaraws doon. Calado with the back set to Havilona.
Ganda.
Montemayor with the save. Will this be an
Another
easy
chance
over?
ball?
Yes. Pagkakataon para sa FEU na umatake ng
Combination
maganda.
play!
Combination play, but that was blocked. Havilona this time.
4 touch na yon.
And that's a
Tumama
four-
sa ulo niya eh.
Yeah. 4-touch infraction for FEU.
Sayang. Good
Sayang
coverage pa sana yun. Tapos tumama sa kanya.
Yeah, magandang rally sana yun, Joy. Pero yun nga, hindi na tama yung pagkakabilang ng FEU doon sa kanilang touches doon.
Yes.
Nakalimutan nila yung tama sa ulo. Also counts in the game of volleyball. Kaya naman, 11 serving 13! And Sabanal flexing his muscle after that strong hit. Let's check it out one more time. Kakao to Sabanal. At wala na nagawa si Russ doon.
A very smart play from the setter.
Yeah, tama yun. Kasi medyo na-check sila dito sa mga wings sa sides
Yes.
So they are copying the script of San Beda this time, activating their middles.
Very aggressive din yung middles ng FEU.
Tama yun.
Hindi nasasabayan ng mga middle blockers dito sa San Beda, lalo na sa blockings. Grabe yung dikit and grabe yung solid block talaga na nagagawa ng mga middle blockers nila.
Yeah. San Beda getting caught off guard with that attack by Sabanal. At yun nga, another error for San Beda. At papasok ulit si Tahiludin, lalabas si Rosman. Because San Beda needing to overcome this 4-point deficit against FEU. Meanwhile, another service.
Outside.
And a point is given to San Beda. Ball is out, says our first referee. But FEU thought that it was in for an ace. Pero otherwise, it's San Beda's point and it will be San Beda's serve with Sean Labrador on the service line for the Red Lions. Tubong Los Baños and Santa Rosa, Laguna itong si Labrador.
Good serve.
Good serve, good set,
Another
good combination play.
Sayang sumabit sa net eh.
Yun nga, 4 touches
Nahilo na sana
infraction.
yung mga blockers kung saan ibibigay yung bola.
Yeah, but this time around, Joy, yung middle defense, yung net defense nitong San Beda ang gumagana. Kanina, FEU had a lot of kill blocks blocks. Ngayon naman, SBU turning the page.
Outside.
Kaya lang, ayun na naman ang storya natin.
Padikit na, pero lumalayo dahil sa mga unforced errors.
O, dahil doon sa unforced error na yon, FEU will have a 3-point advantage going into the second technical timeout. 16-13, we will be back with We come back after the second technical timeout of set number 2, and identical scoreline from the second technical timeout of set number 1. We see FEU leading against San Beda 16-13.
I think, sir, kaya nilang sabayan yung game ng FEU kung bawasan lang talaga nila yung mga errors nila eh.
Tama yun.
From the service, ha?
Tama yun kasi there were certain points that they were in the game, they were trying to catch up. It's just that those errors like those na nagpapalamang or nakakapag-maintain ng kalamangan nitong FEU dito sa second set. Sayang ng mga pagkakataon.
Ayan, dumidikit na naman.
Ayan, dumikit na naman off that service error by the Tamaraws. And this time, San Beda has serve courtesy of Pranger Tahiludin, ang kanilang opposite hitter from Tawi-Tawi.
Good serve.
Middle attack by Sabanal, no go.
Good defense.
Umali back set. But FEU's defense was there. Calado.
Oh, it's a good
Tuloy ang rally. Calado this time once more.
Good defense.
Another
From the
defensive play by San Beda. This time FEU ang susubok. Back row attack.
Back row attack. Good
Russ
defense
was
from
there.
Totero.
Umali jumping set.
Oh, sayang.
Sayang yung habol na yun ni Umali because
Ang
Kabalsa,
ganda na ng play na yun eh.
Kabalsa couldn't do anything about it, na kinapos yung kanyang tulak doon kaya hindi tumawid ang bola. And that's why FEU, again, having a 3-point advantage. San Beda trying to stay close or even overhaul this deficit, but for some reason they always have those errors when they get closer to FEU. And that's what they want to avoid.
Oh, sayang. Timing is everything talaga dito sa laro na to na volleyball. Kasi kung wala kang timing, hindi mo makakontrol yung bola kung saan mo talaga ilalagay. And that 2 points, wala sa timing yung spikers ng San Beda, sir.
Yeah, that's the perfect example of what bad timing can do for you. Kaya itong FEU, lumaki na naman ang
Good
kalamangan
serve.
nila. 18-14.
Outside again.
And again, another good opportunity for San Beda, Joy, just that they couldn't execute.
Namimigay sila ng mga free points sa FEU.
And again, Coach Ariel with a timeout. Let's listen in.
Ganyan-ganyan, pag pinapasok ka, ganyan ka naman lagi. Ano, gusto mo? Coach, kanina pa dapat binabawi ka na, binabawi mo na. Pero ewan ko kung anong ginagawa niyo sa paglalaro eh. Kung nandyan ba kayo sa loob para sabihin nandyan lang kayo o nandyan kayo lang sa loob para maglaro? Ano ba? Ano, alin doon? Eh, hindi na yan naiintindihan eh. Hindi nga mananalo sa inyo yan, tapos ganyan-ganyan nilalaro nyo eh.
Sa tayo paro.
Kumaban kayo.
Wait na. Wait guys, malayo pa yan ah. Kumain pa lang oh. Sige, Hachi. Huwag kang malipaw yun.
Yes, malayo pa nga. Malayo pa nga tayo sa 25 na points dito, sir. So I guess kailangan talaga nilang i-work on yung sa sarili nila, sa team nila. And parang makikita mo na hindi na yung problem yung set eh, kundi yung individual na talaga ng mga spikers eh. Kasi nawawala na dito yung presence ni Montemayor, yung lefty, na very aggressive during the last game ng UP.
Yeah, they haven't gone to
Another
Montemayor.
miscommunication.
And another miscommunication there, and that's not good because that's off a timeout, Joy. Pupuntahan sana nila si Montemayor, but that set by Umali sailed wide, kaya hindi na nahabol ni Montemayor yung set na yon, and lalabas si Umali in favor of Lopez. So they need some adjustments with the setting, and that's why they brought in their team captain, itong si Lopez. And this time that set is good, but
Good
the block was
block.
there for FEU. Susubok muli on the same spot.
Ayan! Binawi niya.
At
Yun yung
ayun.
sabi ni Coach kanina na kailangan bawiin nyo eh. Kasi ang dami nilang pinamimigay na error. So,
Tama.
yung confidence na binibigay ng setter, binibigyan ka pa rin kahit nagkaka-error. Kasi kung ikaw spiker, kailangan mo bumawi talaga. Patunayan mo na kaya mo talagang pumatay.
At ayun nga, bawing-bawi si Cabalsa doon that time. It's 15 serving 20.
Whoa!
Almost an ace.
Chance
And
ball.
chance opportunity for San Beda.
Good block from
Another
FEU.
block there. The block of
Yes!
FEU is well
This
established.
time,
This time.
successful na.
Nadurog nila yung pader na yon ng FEU courtesy of Tahiludin, and that's 2 quick points for San Beda. So after that setting error by Umali, they scored 2 quick points, and it's just a 4-point deficit that San Beda is working with. This time it's Lopez on the service line.
Another service error.
Another service error. And
Naghahabol sila, sir.
At hindi na nila ma-afford pang magkaroon ng marami pang service
Yes.
error na ganyan, lalo't nasa 21 points ng FEU, samantalang ang San Beda is at 16. They have to be
Good
wiser
reception.
with their decisions. Talking about SBU, but
Good
that was
check.
blocked. De Guzman sets, but that's Manak Kapalado.
Ang galing ng pagkaset ng libero, ha?
Yeah, that's a fantastic set by the libero of FEU, si Banak.
Ganda ng angle ng pagpalo niya. Doon talaga sa pinaka-corner na walang tao.
Yeah, that's a fantastic hit also for Mark Calado, coming alive here in set number 2. 22-16.
Another miscommunication.
Who's at fault with those decisions, Joy, sa tingin mo?
I think kailangan lang talaga na good communication ng setter and spikers eh.
Speaking of communication, Coach Ariel will communicate to his boys once again. Let's listen in.
Huwag kayo pang... Ano ba mahirap doon? Ano mahirap doon? Ano ba mahirap doon? Ayaw nyo tumuloy eh. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, i-list nyo. Nandito ka na, lahat ng server. Bakit tinatarget niya ito? Ito nga. Eh, tigas ng ulo nyo eh. Hindi kayo naiintindihan yung sinasa instruction eh. O sige, isa-isa lang muna. O rumisip tayo. Pag may rumisip, bakit tumuloy ka ng B? Abang mo lang yung C dito. Pag wala, bigay mo kay Kevin. Sa harap ka? O, bigay mo kay Kevin doon. Sa dulo. Huwag mo isiksik. Nandyan nga yung blocker nila eh. Huwag mo isiksik dito lang. Yung dito lang yung bola. Ilabas mo dito.
As a young players, dapat talaga sir, marunong ka din mag-adapt agad kasi play na to eh. Hindi target sila. Pero bakit ulit sa dating target na area dun sa service line na ng mga server?
Yeah, San Beda not having success trying the same things over and over again, and they have to do other
Good
attacks
reception
or
dapat.
and that tip by Tahiludin is successful
Medyo
that
shaky
time.
yun sir eh. Pasok yung set.
Yeah, but that time the set was not ideal pa rin for San Beda.
Ginawa ng paraan.
So they're still having problems with setting and connecting with each other. But still, they are still alive in this set, and they're down by 6 points. So they have a lot of points to work with.
Ayun, binago na nila yung target nila.
Tama yun. This time Saavedra. With a Calado rather.
Yes.
Kaya lang ball is out for Mark Calado. Not having success this time on the other side of the court for FEU. At ito, 2 quick points for San Beda.
Sobrang nadidisappoint na din si coach na nakikita ng galaw ng mga players niya. Medyo hindi na sila nagkakaroon ng good communication. Ang dami ng mga misplays.
And those errors keeping San Beda here in the set.
Whoa! Combination play.
Bawing-bawi yung error na yun ni Mark Calado that time of a combination play. Let's check it out once more.
Parang nag-free spike eh.
Tama.
Nawala sa timing yung blockers ng San Beda.
And a good move also para kay Herald Domingo to disguise their attack. Kaya naman
Yes.
nalito na yung blockers ng San Beda doon. And they're now at set point. And that ends the
Let's
set
end the set.
for FEU.
Good serves.
That service ace courtesy by Calado sends us to the end of set number 2 as we check out the highlights. Again, that blocking
Good blocks.
prowess for FEU, well established.
Flawless na flawless yung mga balikan ng bola eh.
Tama, and we see that back attack by Saavedra. At ito, nagkakaroon din naman ng success ang San Beda once in a while with their middle attacks. But FEU is just too much. Again, another attack by Sabanal.
Kaso sir, ang dami nilang pinamimigay ng mga unforced errors coming from their serves and miscommunications.
And those miscommunications, those miscues sends us to a 2-0 advantage for FEU, and we will be back with more volleyball action live from the Paco Arena. This is the vleague. San Beda finding itself in a 0-2 hole against FEU, 25-17 and 25-18. Both sets won by the Tamaraws. As we check out these numbers, Joy, take it away.
Grabe yung opponent errors na binigay ng San Beda. 18. Saan ka? Parang pahalos one set na yung binigay mo eh. Pero sa attack, grabe yung mga attacks na nagagawa nila. And yun nga lang, yung sa blockings din, gumana din talaga dito sa FEU na laging na-check. And yun nga, kung kaya nilang iwasan yung mga errors nila, pwede sila at makakasabay sila sa makakuha ng set dito, sir.
Yeah, that has been the story for San Beda in set number 2. Lessening those errors, that's one too many, 18.
Yes, 18 versus 10.
Yes, gaya nga na sabi mo, almost one set na yung pinamigay nitong San Beda na puntos dito sa FEU. And FEU just doing the rest to win set number 2 as we welcome you to set number 3 live from the Paco Arena.
Whoa!
And the wall is still there for FEU.
Perfect timing. Tatlo talaga ang nag-blocks.
Tatlo at basang-basa nila yung play na yon.
So far, sir, grabe yung improvement ng FEU from their past game dun sa blockings nila ngayon.
Yeah, they are activating that net defense, and San Beda still having problems attacking at the net despite the fact that we're already at set number 3.
Cross-court
point
attack.
para dito sa FEU. That's 2 quick points for the Tamaraws. Check it out one more time. And that's a misreception on the part of the Red Lions.
Nahihirapan yung San Beda, yung sa mga plays ng FEU, kung sino talagang iba-block nila. So far, sir, wala talaga akong nakikitang solid na block talaga from San Beda.
And because of that lack of solid blocking, nagkakaroon ng pagkakataon ang FEU to build their advantage once more. This time, Lopez sends it to the open. And a
Good
nice
save.
diving save there by Banak. This time Rakaza with an attack.
Oh, unforced error.
Kaya lang, mababa.
Pinilit niya, pinilit.
Pinilit niya yung attacking yun. Talking
Sayang
about
yung
Franz
save
Rakaza. Yes.
ng libero.
Yeah, you have to give it to Banak, yung libero ng FEU, for extending that play. But still, it's 1 serving 2 with Lopez on the line to serve. Middle attack, no go! At
Medyo nawala sila sa play na yon.
yeah, mad scramble on the part of FEU. Hindi sila nagkaamuyan at that time at nahagip pa nga ni Sabado itong bola papalabas. Kaya naman tabla ulit tayo at 2 apiece. Lopez still serving for the Red Lions. Received
Good
there by the
reception.
Guzman. This time an attack
Good
by
check.
Rakaza. Wala pa rin yun. SBU with an opportunity. The Guzman was there for the dig. Back set by Cacao.
Oh,
Just at the net, won by
sayang.
FEU of that net touch infraction para dito kay Andre Bakil. Sayang yung pagkakataon na yun for San Beda because it was an out-of-system play already
Yes.
for...
Points na sana para sa kanila.
Tama yun. Magkaka-error na sana ang FEU doon. But the point goes to San Beda.
Good reception.
Good middle attack, but FEU was there waiting once again with that block. This time, Russ with the bump set.
Drop
Tip
ball.
there, no go. Cacao,
Back
back
to
attack to
attack.
Rakaza. But San Beda
Na-
having a solid floor defense.
Oh, successful.
And this time, yung floor defense na yun work wonders for San Beda. At hindi na nasalo ni Cacao yung bola for FEU.
Great advantage din dito sa FEU, yung may mga height advantage din talaga sila compared dito sa young players ng San Beda.
Yeah, but despite that height advantage, here in the third set, at least early on, San Beda showing their fight against the Tamaraws.
Oh,
And another quick attack. Ginawa na lang ng paraan
muntik
yun.
na ang baba ng set. At least, yung court awareness talaga ang pinakamahalaga din. Na parang, alam mo, mababa na yung set, pero nakita mo,
Yeah, as we
nagawa na
check
ng
out
paraan
this
eh.
replay, adjusting in mid-air, itong si Lawrence
Yes.
Kalayag, tinulak na lang niya yung bola above the net at walang nakaabang on the side of FEU to receive that ball. And that's why San Beda has a 1-point advantage briefly before that service error
Another
netong
error.
si Ken Buhay. Yung kanyang service error na yan, tabla na naman tayo at
From the
4
fast set,
apiece.
sir, yun din nangyayari. Pahabol na sila, pero another unforced error ang binibigay nila para lumalayo yung kalaban.
Yes, and at that time around, nakalamang nga sila ng isang puntos.
And
But
again,
again,
another service error coming from FEU.
palitan tayo nga ng service error at this moment from Buhay and the part of the FEU also. And those errors put San Beda with a 1-point advantage. 5 serving 4, and on the service line is Ken Umali. Good reception. Cacao, combination play!
Sayang! Naiwan na yung middle blocker ng San Beda.
Oo nga, nalito na sila doon. Kaya lang yung hataw na yon ni Jomel Codilla. As we check it out one more time. Ayan.
Nabitin.
Ang ganda na sana nung fake na yon ni Abunyawan at na wala na yung blockers ng SBU but Codilla couldn't execute. This time Abunyawan, no go. Umali, back set.
Oh!
And the block is there.
Solid block.
This time it's Codilla.
Codilla.
Si Codilla naman ang nagpapakitang gilas.
Sino mo yung timing niya, oh? Grabe.
Oh, ang ganda ng
Patay
timing
kung
niya.
patay.
Single block. Oh.
Yes, kailangan din i-work on dito na San Beda yung ano nila, coverage.
Tama, coverage. Despite the fact na nahuli si Abunyawan that time, it's still a
Overpass.
block. Isiset ito ng
Quick
FEU.
attack.
And they will reset once more. Cacao brings it to Abunyawan. Another opportunity for FEU. Jump set. Codilla, but Russ was there waiting. Back row attack. Rakaza was there for the save. And again,
another error.
that's the second time for Codilla,
Yes.
Joy. Almost the same spot and the same mistake para dito kay Jomel Codilla.
Masyado niyang ninipisan yung pagbigay niya ng bola dito sa kalaban.
Parang gusto niyang ipalanding lang dito
Yes.
sa harap ng attack line. Talking about Jomel Codilla.
Another service out.
At ayan, nakabuo na nga sana ng 2-point advantage itong San Beda. But that service error by Aliner Munsing puts FEU to within 1 point, 6 serving 7. And Jomel Codilla now serving for the Tamaraos. Jump serve, Padilla. Russ was there. One hand set by
Sayang.
Lopez. And action continues.
Corner! Perfect spot.
Lopez pushing that ball on the corner.
Yes. I think wala namang intimidation na nagaganap dito, sir. Kumbaga, yung sarili lang talaga ang kalaban nila eh. Kasi
Yeah,
mga
first
unforced
technical
errors.
timeout, San Beda up to 8-6. We will be back with more volleyball action live from the Paco Arena.
We're still here in Paco Arena. I'm Sarah Asido reporting from courtside. Kung sa galaw at galaw din naman, mayroon na niya ng FEU. Kailangan lang nila bawasan ng service errors nila tulad ng nangyari sa laban nila kontra sa University of Perpetual Help Delta. The team is now focusing on their communication inside the court. And for Franz Racaza, that is very important if they want to win this match. At alam niyo ba na itong si Franz ay nanonood ng highlights ng dating miyembro ng FEU na si Jude Garcia. Your thoughts on that, Lance and Joy?
Yes, tama nga. Iwasan talaga nila yung mga unforced errors nila.
Yeah,
So far,
especially
sir,
San
medyo
Beda. Yeah.
okay na yung mga points na binibigay nila eh. Kaso, alam mo yung hirap na hirap kang pumatay from defense and blocks, yung sa spikes mo, tapos lagi lang na dadali nila dun sa service errors nila.
Yeah, and those service errors would haunt them eventually. Itong San Beda, let's remind our viewers, 18 errors ang San Beda in set number 2, and that's a
Yes.
huge number for the sport of volleyball.
Isang set na.
Almost isang set na yun. Konti na lang yung ginawang attack points ng FEU in that set for them to win comfortably 25-18 in set number 2. And nagpapanimula na naman nga yung mga mistakes nitong San Beda, and that's something that they cannot afford because they're now at a 0-2 hole in this game, and if they are to win, they have to win all succeeding sets if they are to save this game, talking about SBU. But here's FEU once again.
Perfect combination!
Racaza is pumped up after that hit of a combination play. Let's check it out one more time. Good execution on the part of FEU.
Naging one block eh. Parang ano na nga eh, free spike.
Tama, free spike. Kasi nalito na yung blockers ng San Beda doon. At medyo nagkakalituhan din ng tao on the service line para dito sa Tamaraos at si Abunyawan.
Credit also to Kakao. Ang ganda ng play ngayon ha. And also the middle blocker. Very aggressive.
Yeah, si Abunyawan yung nag-fake doon.
Bumawi!
This time, bumawi ang San Beda, although ball is out. Sabi ng first referee. Again, coming off from the second set, Joy, San Beda had a lot of opportunities
Yes.
to attack. Minsan naiiwan na nila yung middle blockers nitong FEU, pero they just couldn't find the targets.
Siguro sir, masyado silang na-intimidate dun sa solid blocks na nagagawa ng mga ng blockers ng FEU. Kaya ang ginagawa nila, masyado nilang nilihis. And then hindi na-check ng FEU. Yun yung nag-create ng outside.
Yeah, speaking of Liz na palo doon, a successful attack. Let's check it out one more time. Back set para dito kay Kakao and Sabado. Kahit linggo ngayon, Sabado is still activated here in set number 3. That's why FEU is now up 9 serving 8. Strong serve that time. Lopez with a good set. A tip there by SBU, no go. This time, Racaza. Racaza is pumped up once more.
Unstoppable Racaza.
Mukhang nakuha na ni Racaza yung tamang palo at yung tamang height.
Yes.
Let's check it out one more time. Kakao sending it to the open.
Buka yung
Racaza.
blockers ng San Beda.
At dahil doon, we will go to our first, we'll go to a timeout. Let's listen in to Coach Ariel.
Tapos kunin nyo yung cross court. Dito lang dumadaan. No? Huwag nyo ipasok yung kamay na nakaganyan. Ito lang yung bola, ito lang yung kamay. Ha? Timingan nyo, bilangan nyo. Ha? Mag-focus kayo eh. Dalawa lang yan. Pag may rumisip tayo, atake tayo, nakapatay tayo, di isa na lang yan. Ha? Dahan.
FEU on a 4-0 run. We ended the first technical timeout in the set number 3 with FEU down 8-6, and now we are now at 10-8. So that's a 4-point swing.
Yes, nire-remind ni Coach dito sa San Beda yung blocks talaga nila kasi walang-wala eh.
Yan, naiiwan sila because Kakao has been doing an excellent job.
Good serve!
And this time, a service ace for Abunyawan. At dahil dun sa service ace na yan ni Abunyawan, gives FEU a 3-point cushion, 11 serving 8. This time, Abunyawan once more, looper of a
Soft serve.
This time, sending it to
Overpass.
and a joust at the net, won by FEU, but San Beda still has an opportunity. Here's another chance for
Replay.
FEU. And that's a good point, courtesy of Aldovino.
Yun yung niremind ni coach kanina sa mga blockers niya. Dapat i-penetrate nyo, ipasok nyo. Kasi kung pag sobrang far mo sa net, mapapasok talaga yung bola dito sa harapan mo lang. So kailangan i-penetrate mo, ipasok mo yung block mo sa net.
At ayun nga, dahil may gap doon sa between the net defense and the net itself for SBU, Aldovino was successful in that attack from the middle. Kaya lang, nalakas na yung service na yon ni Abunyawan. At lalabas muna siya, papasok ang libero si De Guzman for the Tamaraws. So that service error gives a free point for San Beda. So it's now 9 serving 12. At itong si Pranger Tahiludin ang magsiserve for the Red Lions. Let's see if the Red Lions,
outside.
just as I was about to say, if the Red Lions will mount a comeback. Here they are again having another error, Joy.
Sa servicer, kailangan good contact din yung may bibigay mo sa bola eh. Kasi kung hindi tama yung contact na binigay mo, ma-outside talaga, hindi mo siya magiging kontrolado.
Tama yun. And out of control play for San Beda that
Good
time.
luck.
And San Beda will have another opportunity to attack. And that's a good cross-court shot
Cross-court shot.
by Umali.
Kung paluan lang, sir, sumasabay sila eh sa mga plays. Ang errors lang talaga nila coming from their serve.
Yeah, coming from their serve and also their
Their blockings din.
blockings and miss hit also from their attacks earlier. And this is just a 3-point lead. Despite that triple wall, Rakaza still delivers. So FEU finding the right spots, the right attacks. Despite that established wall by SBU, Rakaza still able to land the ball inside. Talagang dinurog lang niya yung pader na yun ng San Beda at that time.
Di ko alam kung malakas sobra yung palo or malambot lang talaga yung blocks na ginawa ng San Beda that time.
Either way, it's a point by FEU!
Oh, a very aggressive deep ball. Nakita niya ita-drop ball na eh, so binawian niya.
Well-read play there by Codilla. Bawing-bawi yung kanyang errors earlier on the attacks.
Unstoppable momentum dito sa FEU.
Yeah, well-read play on the part of Codilla. He saw it coming, that tip. And he was able to block that attack by San Beda at the last minute. And don't look now, FEU is now at 15, while San Beda is at 10. And a nice save once again by Banak.
But it's double contact. Tumama
Ayun
sa
nga.
mukha niya eh.
Sayang yung pagkakataon. Sayang yung save ni Banak.
A good play to San Beda.
Yes, a good play. And they need more of those to be able to catch up against FEU. It's 11 serving 15 here in set number 3. And serving for the Red Lions is Ken Buhay, na naglaro sa Arellano High School. Itong si Ken Buhay before playing for San Beda.
High ball.
Codilla this time.
Unstoppable. FEU Spikers.
And with that powerful attack by Jomel Codilla, we go to our second technical timeout with FEU having a 5-point advantage, 16-11. And we will be back with more volleyball action. This is the V-League where it all started.
Yung enjoyment yung nawawala dito sa San Beda players. Sir, ang nangyayari, sobrang enjoy na tong FEU dito at sobrang unstoppable na sila.
And because of that enjoyment that FEU is feeling, That's why they have this huge 5-point advantage. Kanina, first technical timeout, San Beda pa yung lumamang, 8-6. So that's a 10-3 run for FEU coming to the second technical timeout. That's why they're enjoying this 16-11 advantage. Let's see if SBU has a response. And another block for Codilla. That's 3 straight points para kay Jomel Codilla. That's 2 blocks and 1 attack para kay Codilla this time.
Nakaka-low moral din yun, sir, pag yung mga attacks mo, binablock lagi ng kalaban.
Yeah, let's see if San Beda can reset because they cannot let those kill blocks affect them here in this game. They have to do something to respond. Otherwise, it will be game over because FEU is already at 2 sets while San Beda is still finding their first set here in this game. Meanwhile, on deck to serve for the Red Lions is Ken Umali.
Great serve.
And a great reception also. This time, Codilla once more! And Codilla is on fire. That's 4 points for Codilla in succession. Let's check it out one more time. Codilla working with the blockers at tumalbog pa nga yung bola dito sa ulo ni Lawrence Calayag. Hindi niya nakita yung bola and it landed on the side of San Beda, giving FEU's 18th point.
Another service error. Nawawala talaga yung timing ng mga blockers dito sa San Beda. Yun yung missing sa laro nila ngayon compared dun sa UP na kalaban.
Tama, and at the same time, they cannot wait for FEU to commit errors to be able to score. They have to be aggressive and be on the attack, find a way against the blockers of FEU.
Back row attack.
Back row attack there!
What a strong back row attack!
Hindi na na-control ng San Beda yung atake na yun ni Mark Sabado. At kaya naman FEU is now at point number 19. San Beda is at 13.
From front and back, grabe, very powerful yung mga spikers ng FEU.
Sabi nga nila, palong-palo ang FEU.
Sobra.
Despite the fact that they're playing Sunday morning. And another kill block! And Kakao flexing his muscles, not just setting well. Let's check it out one more time. Perfect timing there on the part of the Tamaraws, foiling that attack by San Beda.
Saradong-sarado.
Oo nga, walang pupuntahan yung atake na yun ni Umali that time. And FEU is just feeling it at this moment. You can see them at the court. They are having some smiles and they are enjoying the moment because they're up 7. But San Beda has to respond and that's one good point mula dito kay Tahiludin. And that gives San Beda point number 14 while FEU is at 20, needing just 5 points to close this match.
Kaya pang humabol ng San Beda, bawasan lang talaga yung mga errors nila.
Yeah, but they have to do it 1 point at a time. Just as you said it, Joy, kailangan pumasok ng kanilang mga service. Here they are committing another mistake. So it won't be surprising to see the stats of set number 3 to check out how many errors San Beda committed. Hindi na tayo mabibigla kung double digits man yan.
Last set, 18 errors yung binigay nila.
Yes. So makikita natin yan kung gaano karami yung errors ng San Beda in set 3 later. Meanwhile, also an error on the service para dito kay Abunyawan for FEU. At babalik ang side out dito sa San Beda. It's 15 serving 21. And on deck the serve for the Red Lions is Prangers Tahiludin. Jump serve for Tahiludin. That was well received by Codilla. Over reception though. And an attack for San Beda. And this time it's successful for Ken Umali. That's 2 quick points on the part of the Red Lions. And let's see if they can maintain this momentum, build a rally here to overcome this 5-point deficit against FEU. Etong si Tahiludin still on the service line for the Red Lions. A good jump serve.
Sunod-sunod yung mga service error nila.
Kaya lang yun nga, they were targeting that sideline of FEU pero lumihis itong service ni Tahiludin. And they cannot afford those mistakes anymore because FEU needing just 3 points to close this game.
Yes.
This time, Lopez sets it back row attack. At gumana yung back row attack ngayon to Montemayor. Yeah, hindi na lang masyadong nabibigyan si Montemayor this game.
Yes. Nawala siya this game eh.
Yeah, largely forgotten is Montemayor this game.
Or
Remember,
maybe, bantay na bantay din siya. Lagi siyang nabablock.
yeah, that's a good point also, Joy. Remember, Montemayor had 16 points in the game against UP. And,
Free
and
spike!
that's a free spike para dito kay Rakaza. So it's Rakaza and Codilla bringing the points for FEU late in set number 3. And
Great decision also ng setter ha. Grabe, hirap hanapin nun.
And that's why Coach Ariel is pressed for time. And let's listen in to the huddle of San Beda.
Dito nyo pa pinakilala sa akin na duwag pala kayo maglaro. Lahat kayo. Ha? Ay. Ano, easy-easy lang, tinatalo nyo sila. Ito yung game. Ha? Wala kayo sa focus lahat eh, wala sa kondisyon lahat eh. Anong ginawa nyo kagabi? Kaya ba si Kevin mag-isa yan? Eh, tulong-tulong kayo, tulong-tulong magtrabaho. Hindi, huwag kayo umasa sa isa lang. Ay, lumaban kayo, lumaban kayo.
As we check out the crowd here at the Paco Arena, some faces, some spectators watching us, and I believe that's Kaiselin Galdones of UST, if I'm not mistaken, watching the action here live for the vleague Challenge Cup 2022. And UST will see action later, but this time we'll focus at the game at hand. That's FEU against San Beda. And another kill block!
Ang galing ng timing.
Perfect timing all throughout this game, especially on net defense, talking about FEU and that kill block.
Pero pag sa game, sir, kahit nabablock yan, kung good coverage lang talaga kayo, maangat mo lang yung bola, it's a good pa rin eh. Good
Yeah,
play.
indeed. Yeah, action still continues. You still have an opportunity to score. And FEU is now at match point.
Corners.
And that's a one set point save. Para
Kaya
dito.
pa daw, kaya pa.
Kaya pa, but they have to do it 1 point at a time,
Yes.
lessen their errors, and be on target with their attacks, because those has been the recurring stories for San Beda throughout these sets. And let's see if Andre Bakil can start a run para dito sa San Beda. And that's a good serve para kay Bakil, but an even good set.
Good set.
But action continues. San Beda with an opportunity to score.
Good block.
Good block.
coverage.
Tuloy pa rin ang rally. Back set. Montemayor.
Block
Soft serve.
ball. An open spot from Montemayor.
Kitang-kita ni Montemayor as we check out that replay. Kitang-kita niya bukas yung gitna ng depensa ng FEU, and all he did was to tip that ball over the blockers.
Kaya naman pala maging smart.
Kaya naman
as a
pala.
spiker.
And ayun na nga, pinupuntahan nila si Montemayor because he has been largely forgotten in this game. And they are now
Good serve.
going to one of their main men. And that back row attack by
That's the end
Rakaza
of the set.
ends the set and ends the game para dito sa Tamaraos. Let's check it out one more time. Kakao with a fantastic set to Rakaza. And that's a good hit para dito kay Franz Rakaza. Let's check it out once more. San Beda couldn't do anything with that strong attack.
Good decision making din sa setters ng FEU. Grabe, naiiwan talaga yung mga blockers. And yung last game ng San Beda, ganda ng blockings nila eh. And ngayon nawawala.
Yeah,
It's
yun
because
nga.
of the good setting din ng setters natin.
Yeah, give fantastic credit also to Ariel Cacao of FEU for distributing the ball well for the Tamaraos. As we check out more highlights from set number 3, etong si Rakaza at itong si Codilla bringing a lot of points for the Tamaraos here in set number 3. And San Beda kinapos. Again with those mistakes that they did. That's why we see ourselves with a 3-0 victory over FEU, that is over SBU, as we turn it over to Sara Asido with our player of the game.
Here with me is our best player of the game, Ariel Cacao of the FEU Tamaraos. Congratulations, Ariel. So Ariel, gusto kong malaman, ano ba yung kakulangan nyo nung nakaraang laro ninyo na napunan nyo ngayon na sa tingin mo nagbigay sa inyo ng panalo?
Siguro yung napunan namin ngayon na yung kakulangan namin nung first game namin, siguro yung siguro yung mga kakulangan namin nung first game namin, yung hindi pa kami ganun ka-solid, tapos yung blockings namin at yung defense pattern namin sa likod, hindi namin masyadong nababasa yung laro ng kalaban. Tapos nakapag-adjust kami ngayon, gumana yung blockings namin. So, nagdire-diretso yung blockings, then kasunod na yun yung pattern sa likod. Kaya okay. Okay po, yun po.
Kung yung kita-kita natin yung teammates mo, tuwang-tuwa. For sure, yung family mo rin na nanonood sa ating live stream, batiin mo na sila ngayon.
Ayun, binabati ko po yung family ko po, lalo na po yung nanay ko. Tapos yung mga coach ko ng high school, si Sir Aris, Kuya Alan, tsaka si Sir JC po. Ayun po. At sa lahat po na sumusuporta na taga-Talisay, Batangas. Yan po. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Ariel. Again, that's Ariel Cacao of the FEU Tamaraos, our best player of the game. Now, back to the panel.
Let's check out the stats from set number 3, Joy. Let's break it down.
Grabe yung momentum na binibigay din ng FEU. Yung sa settings nga talaga, grabe. Laging free spike yung mga spikers niya. Buhay na buhay yung mga spikers niya. Yung blocks, look, tingnan mo naman, sir, 1 and 6. And sa 6 na yan, hindi lang yan yung ika-count natin yung solid na block, pati yung mga good check ng balls nila. At na-execute talaga nila, na nakakonvert nila into attacks. Kaya lamang na lamang talaga dito ang FEU, yun yung nawawala sa San Beda.
And because of that defense by FEU, we check out these highlights from set number 1. Early on, set 1 pa lamang, Joy, established na yung block na yan ng FEU.
Credit also to the middle blockers.
Indeed, it's a collective effort from the likes of Sabanal and also Abunyawan and also Herald Domingo, yung mga blockers na yan ng FEU. And set number 2, somehow San Beda was able to come alive but still not enough to thwart or to foil FEU's attack. At ayan nga si Mark Calado, their captain, also delivering some damage. And set number 3, it has been Codilla and also Franz Rocasa delivering, and that's a tip block by Codilla. And those good sets also from our player of the game, Ariel Cacao, also helped them have good points. Kumbaga, madali na lang yung puntos, free hits na nga lang, sabi nga nila. And when we return, we will have more volleyball action. Men's volleyball po rin tayo. It's an all UAAP matchup. It will be the UST Tigers Spikers and the NU Bulldogs. And we will be back with more volleyball action. This is still the V-League, where it all started.